up? It's Casey, and today I'm going to be talking to you about something that is very important to me, and that is organization. So let's get started. So the first thing I wanted to kind of mention to you guys is that I am a very organized based person. So the more organized my environment is, the more comfortable I am, and the more I get done. So the first thing that I thought I would start off talking to you about is one of my essentials. It's been my essentials since I was in 6th grade, and that is getting yourself a good planner. Now, this is by Erin Condren. You do not need an Erin Condren planner. You can get a dollar store planner. You could even get a notebook that you write down your date and your to-do list. It's kind of just a way for you to be able to organize your life, your mind, and your days. So whatever works best for you and your organizational style. The next thing I want to talk to you about are notepads. Now these work hand in hand with your notebook or your planner, and these are fantastic for if you don't have a lot of room in your planner, or you have a very busy day planned but you don't have enough room to write down really detailed to-do lists or shopping lists. These are perfect for those kind of things. Also, another great thing about these little notepads is for on-the-go planning. So like, for example, if you're talking to somebody and they're like, oh, can you call in so-and-so and say this and do this or whatever, and then you do it right afterwards, all you have to do is take it, crumple it up, throw it away because you don't need it anymore, and you really don't need to put it in your planner because it's not all that important. So I would definitely recommend thinking about getting some notepads to accompany your planner. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is taking advantage of your containers and bins by labeling. Containers and bins are fantastic for anybody who's trying to organize or trying to get their home organized. You can kind of group things, give things particular homes, you know exactly where everything is, and it has easy access. But sometimes labels make it a little bit easier for you to know exactly what is where and if you need it or not. So one of my favorite tools is using a label maker. Now you don't need a fancy label maker by any means. You can just take printer paper, a marker, and tape, and it does the exact same thing. But making labels really does help with the organizational aspect of really everything that you own. So for example, what I like to do is I like to write down what the broad spectrum of what's inside the box, and then I like to add little sub concepts. So like, for example, Christmas decorations is a big umbrella of what's inside the bin, and then underneath I might say, you know, like goes to kitchen, and it has X, Y, and Z inside of it that goes to the kitchen. So very organized, but let me tell you, it helps a lot with cleaning up. I think this year for cleaning up it took us maybe a half an hour, if that, to do the entire house, which is actually pretty good considering the fact that we have a lot of Christmas decorations for as small of a house that we have. But yes, label makers are fantastic for really pinpointing what's inside the box and figuring out if you need it or not. The last thing I want to talk about is more of a tip rather than a tool, but it's kind of something that I really felt passionate about because it is probably one of my most favorite organization kind of projects that I've done in this house since we got married. So it's book organization, and it's creating an in-home library. Now Lewis and I, when we got married, had tons of books everywhere. We both love to read, and we both have a rather large book collection for, you know, separately, and then putting it together just made it like that much bigger. So for a time we did have all the books out like on separate bookshelves and, you know, stuff like that, but as time went on, probably about 2 months into our marriage, I kind of realized that I didn't like it. It was a lot of clutter, there were a lot of books, and I really just kind of wanted something a little bit more simple. So what I decided to do was create an in-home library, and what I did was that I put it inside the closet where it's out of the way, it's not seen. I don't see it on a consistent basis where I'm going to be staring at it all day. And what I like about it is we take out what books we're going to read for the next 2 months. So we go through 2 months, we can either once we're done with a book, go grab another one to replace it. So we generally have about 5 books out at a time each. Or we can kind of like let our our pile of books like deplete until 2 months later when we've read all the books that we've had out, and then go grab new ones to put out. So yeah, that's just kind of a little tip from my home and my organizational style to yours. I don't know, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Give this video a like if you like these kind of organization-based videos. Anyway, I hope you found it helpful. I don't know if it was, but I hope you found it helpful all the same. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more weekly videos. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!